papers. Can I ask you very specifically, Mr. James Murdoch first, when did you become aware that the phones not merely of celebrities and members of the royal family but of victims of crime had been hacked? When did you become aware that the phone of the murder victim Millie Dowler had been hacked?
The terrible instance of voicemail interception around the Millie Dowler case only came to my attention when it was reported in the press a few weeks ago.
So and only it was when The Guardian reported it?
It was a total, and I can tell you it was a total shock. That was the first that I had heard of it and became aware of it.
And is that the same for hacking of other victims of crime? Have you, in other words, have you been made aware prior to the Millie Dowler story breaking that your reporters hacked into the phones of any other crime victims?
No, I had not been made aware of that.
Okay. And just for the record, though you answered this to my colleague Jim Sheridan earlier, but you'll be aware it's a very lively interest to regulators in the United States. The actor Jude Law is apparently alleging that his phone was hacked on US soil. Given that allegation, are you absolutely confident that no employee or contractor of News Corp or any of its properties hacked the phones of 9/11 victims or their families?
Well, we have no evidence of that at all.
Have any credible allegations? I see you hesitating, Mr. James.
No, I was just going to say. Sorry. I was just going to say that those are incredibly serious allegations, and they've come to light very recently. We do not know the veracity of those allegations and are trying to understand precisely what they are and any investigations. I remember well, as all of us do, the September 11th attacks, and I was in the Far East, living there at the time, and it is just appalling to think that anyone associated with one of our papers would have done something like that. I'm aware of no evidence about that. I'm well aware of the allegations and will eagerly cooperate with any investigations or try to find out what went on at that time. This is very, very new allegations, just a few days old, I think, but they're very serious allegations, and that sort of activity would have absolutely no place. It would be appalling.
From the information provided to you so far, I noted Mr. Rupert Murdoch's answer was emphatic. Your answer, Mr. James Murdoch, was somewhat more nuanced. Have you received any information that gives you cause for concern that employees of News Corp or contractors in News Corp may have indulged in that kind of hacking?
No, not at this one. We've only seen the allegations that have been made in the press. I think it was in the Mirror or something like that.
So no,
and we are actively trying to. We'd like to know exactly what those allegations are and how to understand,
You have
anything
seen
about
no
them.
internal documents, memos, records, or received any verbal reports that any employee of News Corp hacked into the phone of 9/11. Fine,
No,
thank you.
Definitely not.